you got to start from the original lawgiver, which was Moses.
That's right.
Amen.
A law passed in 2024 calling for the Ten Commandments to be posted in every Louisiana public school cannot be enforced. That's according to the ruling handed down by the Fifth Circuit of Appeals Friday afternoon.
Well, it just struck me as very well reasoned, very well thought out, that the court considered the arguments of all sides fairly and equally, and the court recognized that this was a very clear violation of the separation of church and state and the religious freedom of parents and students.
Alex Luchinister with the Americans United for Separation of Church and State is one of the lawyers in this case.
Public schools is, that's all that does is creates religious division in the classroom and makes children of the minority religions or beliefs that don't subscribe to this particular version of the Ten Commandments feel like they're outsiders. And
State Representative Dodie Horton authored the bill and says the ruling was somewhat expected.
With the panel that we drew from the Fifth Circuit, our Attorney General expected this ruling. It's no surprise to us. And so we're going forward with the appeal. She's going forward with the appeals process, and she'll request an en banc panel, which gives us a full panel of the Fifth Circuit. And we feel that we'll receive a favorable ruling at that time.
She believes the case could be headed to the Supreme Court.
Regardless who wins, that one of the parties will take it to eventually to the U.S. Supreme Court, and that's where I feel that we will definitely win.
But political analyst James Hardman believes the Supreme Court ruling would be the same.
I think the U.S. Supreme Court will rule similarly to the Fifth Circuit. I believe that our even though it's a 6-member conservative versus 3 members liberal court, and 3 of the conservatives are Trump appointees, they have already shown that they are willing to buck the politics of the day and go with what the Constitution says. And I think that's going to continue.
The court's ruling is binding for not just Louisiana, but the rest of the Fifth Circuit, which includes Mississippi and Texas, should schools there approve similar legislation. Sylvia.